This slide introduces the Identity and Access Management section of our CISSP certification course. In this module, you'll gain a deep understanding of IAM principles, which are essential for protecting the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of your organization's information. We'll explore various IAM concepts, including user authentication, authorization mechanisms, roles, and policies. By the end of this section, you'll be equipped to manage identities effectively within your information security framework. In this section, we're focusing on hybrid federated identity. Our goal here is to understand what the hybrid federated identity model entails and its key concepts. First, we address bridging on-premise identity systems with cloud services. This ensures that identity management is consistent and secure, regardless of where services are hosted. Next, we need to ensure secure authentication across these systems, which is vital for maintaining security standards. Lastly, it's important to support multi-platform environments, allowing users to seamlessly navigate and authenticate across different platforms. This model plays a significant role in enhancing user experience while upholding security protocols. In this slide, we'll focus on the importance of federated identity in hybrid environments and its relevance to the CISSP certification. Federated identity is critical for securing access in a diverse infrastructure, as it allows various services to authenticate users seamlessly across different platforms. This capability not only maintains robust security standards, but also significantly enhances the user experience by providing smooth transitions between on-premises systems and cloud services. Understanding this concept is essential for integration across services and ensuring secure authentication in hybrid environments. In this slide, we outline the key components of hybrid federated identity. Let's break it down. First, we have the identity provider, or IDP. The IDP is responsible for authenticating the user. Common examples include Active Directory Federation Services, ADFS, and Okta. They verify user credentials and manage their access rights. Second, there's the service provider, or SP. The SP relies on the IDP to authenticate users. Examples of service providers include platforms like Google Apps and AWS. They depend on the authentication performed by the IDP to grant user access. Understanding these components is essential for establishing a secure and seamless federated identity system in hybrid environments. In this slide, we're looking at example tools that facilitate the implementation of federated identity, focusing on Active Directory Federation Services, or ADFS. ADFS is a Microsoft component that provides users with single sign-on access to systems and applications inside an organization, as well as across organizational boundaries. Here, we see two command examples to get you started with ADFS. The first command, install Windows feature ADFS Federation, is used to install the ADFS role on your Windows server. The second command, initialize ADFS farm, certificate thumbprint your cert thumbprint, initializes your ADFS farm using a certificate thumbprint to secure the Federation service. These commands are fundamental steps in setting up ADFS to serve as your identity provider, ensuring that authentication requests are handled properly and securely. Now that we've looked at examples of tools for implementing federated identity, let's focus on single sign-on, SSO, in hybrid environments. SSO offers several benefits that streamline the authentication process and improve overall security. First, SSO simplifies user authentication by allowing users to access multiple applications with a single set of credentials. This reduces the number of passwords users need to remember, alleviating what's commonly referred to as password fatigue. Additionally, SSO enhances security compliance by centralizing authentication, making it easier to enforce security policies and monitor access. Implementing SSO in hybrid environments not only provides a more seamless login experience, but also strengthens the integrity and management of user access across various systems. Now, let's talk about practical applications of SSO, focusing specifically on SAML and OAuth. Starting with SAML, which stands for Security Assertion Markup Language, this protocol is predominantly used for web-based single sign-on. It enables secure authentication by transferring data using XML. This ensures that identity information can be securely exchanged between the identity provider and the service provider. On the other hand, OAuth is an open standard for access delegation. Unlike SAML, OAuth is commonly used in cloud environments and for API integrations. It allows applications to access resources on behalf of a user without sharing user credentials, adding an extra layer of security. Both SAML and OAuth are pivotal in modern SSO implementations, providing different methods to secure and simplify user access in various scenarios. In this slide, we illustrate a real-world scenario involving federated identity. Here, a company is integrating its on-premises Active Directory with Amazon Web Services, AWS. The process entails several key steps. First, you need to configure Active Directory Federation Services, ADFS, as the identity provider, IDP. This is crucial for establishing the trust relationship between ADFS and AWS, enabling seamless authentication. Once this trust relationship is set up, users can authenticate via ADFS to access AWS services. This setup allows for a streamlined user experience, maintaining security and authentication standards while accessing resources across different platforms. In this slide, we focus on best practices for implementing hybrid federated identity within your organization. First, ensure strong authentication mechanisms are in place. This means integrating multi-factor authentication, MFA, to add an additional layer of security beyond just passwords. It's also essential to regularly update security patches to protect against new vulnerabilities. Next, monitoring and auditing access is vital for maintaining security. Regular log reviews can help you track and respond to any suspicious activity promptly. Additionally, implementing continuous monitoring tools will provide real-time insights and alerts, helping you maintain a robust security posture. By following these best practices, you can effectively and securely manage authentication across both on-premise and cloud environments, bridging the gap and enhancing your overall security framework. In conclusion, hybrid federated identity serves as a robust bridge between on-premises and cloud environments, ensuring secure and seamless authentication across platforms. It effectively implements industry standards like SAML and OAuth, which are essential for secure and interoperable authentication. Looking ahead, consider exploring more advanced configurations and delving into real-world scenarios to further solidify your understanding and implementation skills. Thank you for your attention, and let's move on to some resources and tools that can assist you in mastering hybrid federated identity management. For further learning and to deepen your understanding, I've compiled a list of essential references and tools. Under further reading, I recommend Federated Identity for Dummies by Wiley, which is an excellent resource for grasping the basics and nuances of federated identity. Additionally, the official Microsoft ADFS documentation is indispensable for getting in-depth knowledge about Active Directory Federation services. For those working in AWS environments, the AWS Identity and Access Management (IAM) resources are crucial for managing identities effectively in the cloud. For practical implementation, the Tools section highlights some valuable resources. PowerShell commands for ADFS will assist you in automating and managing your federation services more efficiently. Understanding the SAML and OAuth protocol specifications is also vital for implementing these standards effectively within your systems. These resources and tools will help you explore advanced configurations and implement real-world scenarios, ensuring a robust and secure federated identity management system.